He's always said, I'll be there when they count. Is right through. 93-89, second one.
Shaq declined because he didn't commit to beating Father Time.
Wade attacks the basket, laid it up, and got fouled.
The Miami Heat, they've done it. They win their first championship in franchise history.
Every now and then a college player comes along who seizes the attention of NBA brass league-wide. LSU's Shaquille O'Neal is such a player.
18 years old, people. He's 18.
Watch this.
That is frightening, my friend. That is awesome, baby. That is awesome. That's an amazing routine. That is Akeem Olajuwon, David Robinson, Patrick Ewing. He's heading into the big league.
With the first pick in the 1992 NBA draft, the Orlando Magic selects Shaquille O'Neal from Louisiana State University.
Shaquille O'Neal is already being heralded as one of the top centers in the universe.
On the bench as Shaquille follows and almost does bring down the entire backcourt. That's one we haven't seen.
Blocked by O'Neal out of bounds.
Shaquille O'Neal, to me, is the most dominant player I have ever seen.
Takes it all the way.
Other than Wilt Chamberlain.
Talk to me about Shaquille O'Neal, the teammate.
Shaq was a walking comic relief.
A force of nature in the paint. You know and I know. It's Shaquille.
The type of impact he had on the game from a global perspective.
The Shaq went to the rack, and he took everybody with him.
Shaquille O'Neal is the only guy that I ever said, wow, that's a big dude.
Never seen that. Hold on to the roof. The Shaq attack. Shaquille O'Neal.
We're breaking into programming right now to bring you a live news conference at which Shaquille O'Neal is expected to announce that he has signed to join the LA Lakers.
You had Mr. Brute Force and Shaq, and you had that aerial artistry of the younger Kobe. And it was a beautiful thing to watch.
Some combo, huh?
The series is tied at 3 games apiece, and this afternoon it's put up or shut up.
Shaq doesn't do it today. Everything he's accomplished this year goes up in smoke. That's what the MVP is all about.
And I look back at Shaq and Kobe, and they were co-stars who, in the end, they needed each other, Steve.
Pulls up for 3. And Portland's off to a great start.
Because Shaq is like, I'm Superman, Batman, I'm the big brother, you the little brother. Kobe wasn't trying to be anybody's little brother.
That works.
Kobe wasn't particularly fond of being Shaq's teammate.
A better job as Smith unleashes another 3, and he's on fire now, increasing the lead to 13, the game's biggest.
He says, I look back and say, holy bleep, I was an idiot when I was a kid.
This is a 15-point game.
The Trailblazers have blown it open. The Staples Center is sitting in stunned
The
silence.
greatest duo to me, Shaq and Kobe. Those were co-stars. They needed each other to be as great as they were for 3 straight championships.
If Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal,
Kobe with an off-balance.
if they didn't have such friction
They get it deep to Shaq. And he
after he was with Dwight Howard, he thought about the team he once had
makes it a 3-point game.
and was like, these are issues and problems we never had. I should have appreciated it more. And Shaq is of the mindset, I should have appreciated you more too.
The Western Conference Championship on the line. O'Neal has it right in the lane. The jump hook. The Lakers have taken the lead.
Wallace. Shaq flies in to block it.
Shaq and his dominance, you know, the second most dominant player.
player of all time.
Portland has 3 timeouts left. The Lakers have 2. Bryant to Shaq.
The Lakers are going to the NBA Finals for the first time since 1991. The Lakers are confident they can put away the Pacers and win the franchise's 7th NBA title and first in 12 years.
But I think now both of them look back fondly and miss a little bit of what they did have, because it was great.
Kobe into traffic, hands it to O'Neal. Count the basket plus the foul. And the Lakers are the 2000 NBA champions.
Everyone is slipping backward.
When we started talking about his legacy, where do you see him ranked as one of the big all-time centers in this game?
I think what could have been and not necessarily what was.
They needed each other to be as great as they were for 3 straight championships.
You got Wilt, Bill Russell, Kareem, and then I probably think you go with Shaquille after that.
I should have appreciated it more. And Shaq is of the mindset,